What's up with y'all? It's your girl Nana back with another episode with your favorite go-to podcast. The Scoop is real, where you get all things flavorful from trending topics to reality. I got it all covered. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's scoop. So today's guest will be K Renee. Hey girl. And today we're going to talk about Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is next week, literally. Okay. So, friend, before we get into it, I wouldn't be me without asking, how was your week this week?
My week? My week was really good. I got a lot of clarity that I've been needing.
Where's the clarity? Okay, what you do?
I was fasting because I needed to hear God and some clarity, and I got it. So I had a good week. And I finished my fast strong. So.
And how long was your fast?
21 days.
21 days? Okay, friend.
And I did that.
You did that. No, you really did do that. I just couldn't remember how many days. I thought you was on like the 75.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It's a hell no for me.
How was your week?
I had a really good week. Last week was really rough as heck.
I know.
Like, you already know. But this week was really good, guys. Like, it's my birthday month. It's February. So, like, February 10th, it's the Queen's Day. So, you know, welcome to the Nana Show.
I know, right?
We have entered the chat, Aquarius. But we're going to go ahead and get into this Valentine's topic because it has been not really on my heart. I'm lying. Let me not lie like that.
It's Valentine's season.
But it's Valentine's Day season, so why not talk about
season.
it, you know? But I wanted to start out with relationships on the Valentine's Day topic. Like, I feel like we should stay off social media. I need to, you know what?
Are you single this Valentine's Day or?
I'm single this Valentine's Day. I actually am, like, legitimately actually am.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Because I didn't want to tell. Because you know me.
Okay.
You know me. So, but I need to stay off social media. Like 3 years ago, me need to stay off social media because she's kind of like resurfacing as far as like expectations. And you know, social media with the expectations, it is.
You think it's real or fake?
Fake, but who am I to say that I wouldn't want somebody to celebrate our love and do this for me.
It's manipulative.
You know, it's very, it is. Wait. You say manipulative in what way?
I don't think it's all fake. I think
the expectations of what you're supposed to buy and gift your partner is fake, for sure.
I feel like people flex on social media, but they flex anything, car, job,
they gonna flex anything.
You know?
So, I mean, they do that now. Like the baby showers and gender reveals is kind of like a flex now too. So it's like,
you're right.
It's some of it is not authentic, but the people that's in that tax bracket, because when I get to that tax bracket, you know, the gifts are definitely going to upgrade it and elevate. So I can't be a hypocrite about the designer. But
I think it's
me right now. I'm sorry to cut y'all, but me right now, I'm not in that tax bracket, so I'm not buying no designer. Like, I'm going to get things that's meaningful for sure, but
I feel like it's part real, part fake. Because, you know, have you seen those captions where it be like a picture or it didn't happen?
Like, what you mean?
Like, they'll take a picture of something and they'll be like a picture or it didn't happen. Like, you didn't really do that.
Okay.
So I think that's why people, you know, post. But I like luxury things. Like, I grew up with that though. So that's why that's like that. So I don't know. I guess we just need to find a man.
See me, I'm not really, I didn't grow up like in designers, so like if you do get like, oh thank you, that's real cute, like you know,
but it don't even have to just be designer gifts. I think like small little
meaningful
things,
gifts,
like flowers easily,
a kitchen pot set,
real cute, nice something ceramic, that's meaningful to you,
exactly,
you know?
Very meaningful.
If you go buy me some makeup, I'm happy.
And I feel like the designer gifts and stuff is the quote unquote perfect day. Yeah. Because what is a perfect Valentine's Day though? For me, like I've been saying, it's a meaningful gift for me. Like I said, like a pot set, cute cups, you know, like if you're just not in that tax bracket, that's fine. Because so listen, I'm not saying don't give me no luxurious type of gift, because if I'm able to reciprocate it, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
but it really ain't in my tax record.
Right.
But like, if I want you to have it, we're gonna do that. So I ain't saying like you don't have to give me that, but I do like meaningful things that I may need to use every day. Something I've been saying I need around the house. Like that's a gift. Like I would love to have that for a birthday or a Valentine's Day gift.
That is. But I feel like some men like for their woman to have the finer things.
Yes.
Cause like my mom, she don't like designer and stuff like that. Cause she don't like attention. Like she's one of those, she let other people be in the front line, but she'll like fall back. So that's.
But she still like her nicer things.
Yeah. When she think about designer, that's what she think like, oh, attention, da da da. But it's like sometimes it's subtle designer. Everything is not shiny jewelry. Sometimes just a little bracelet, a little watch.
It is, but social media kind of like
that's our generation though.
Yeah, our generation expect. But wait a minute, because there are some older women that are like expecting it as well, and they are definitely like on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, but I feel like in relationships, just kind of like looking at social media, they expect those type of things, and it's kind of like you really can't go into the expectation because your partner may have it, but you don't really know like. They may be a struggle. And everything don't have to be a struggle, but kind of like be considerate of somebody else's pocket.
Okay, I got a question. It's Valentine's Day. What's your top 3 non-negotiables?
Top 3 non-negotiables?
For Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? Not gonna lie, flowers off rip.
Okay, flowers. You got 2 more.
Something that I would want, and then something that you would want for me.
Okay. What's the word for that?
I don't know, but I've always been like that. Like, I want you to get something that I really, really want. Like, whether it is...
Or like reciprocate?
It ain't even necessarily that. It's just... Give me something that I really, really want. Like, something that you may hear me talk about, like, every 2 to 3 days.
Right.
Whether that's a fucking comb or brush or something. Right. But, like... You paid attention. That shows me you're paying attention. And then I want you to give me something that you would want me to have because it's just like, okay, oh, you thought of me and that. Like, oh, like, okay.
Okay, one more. Because that was like...
That was 2, but it was... what was the other one I said? I can't remember.
Flowers,
yeah.
You say you give them some, they give you some. That's one.
No, I didn't say that. I said flowers. No, I did not say that, friend. I said flowers. Give me something that I want, and then give me something that you will want me to have.
That's one answer.
No, that's not. That's 2 different answers.
But that's the same thing.
Something that you may want me to have, I may not really like that deep down inside, but that's something that you would want me to have.
But
that's what I'm saying.
So you want something I want to have.
And then also give me something that you want. Let me see what you think of me in a way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you think of me? What is something that you want to give me? Whether that's something luxurious or whatever else that may be.
I get what you're putting down. I get what you're saying.
Fucking a gift card for getting gas. Like, I ain't never got to spend my money for gas for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something like that. Handy man if you want.
Mine would be one would be intimacy. Like, I like being intimate, and I like romance. The thing about romance is like, do you feel romance or do you see romance?
You should feel it, I would hope, right? I'm not gonna lie.
Because romance is walking in a room with the flowers, da 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 da. That's what people think romance is, but like, I don't know. So intimacy, romance, and I feel gentleness, like.
When you say gentle, you want him to be gentle? As in
a
what?
soft, gentle environment. I want to be able to be submissive on Valentine's Day, like that type of thing.
But shouldn't we be submissive any other day too?
It don't always go like that.
It should.
It don't.
It does not. But
it don't
should.
though. It don't always go like that.
But,
yeah.
But I would say look into those type of things if you cannot live up to social media expectations.
Yeah.
No. At least try to figure out like what are 3 things that's non-negotiables because you can kind of get far with those. Like a man could get real far from those 3 things that I just said and you said.
Exactly. That's what I'm like.
And I think that Valentine's Day expectations should also be discussed in a relationship because you're going to have two different views anyway. They may be going in the same direction, but there's something that still may be kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So do you think that conversation should be had? I feel like it should be.
I feel like that's something I feel like it's something you pick up on throughout your relationship. Because my past relationship, like, I was a giver, so he was a giver. We did like a lot of gifts and stuff. So versus like gentleness, he talked to me hard. I didn't like that.
So would you say that's just like, something that you maybe just looking forward to in a man is just being gentle with you? Then would say that that's just a non-negotiable Valentine's Day type of thing?
I don't know. I like when a man is gentle to me, but I feel like from past relationships, I know men not always gentle, or they don't always deliver things right for a woman to like receive.
But would that be the type of guy that you're selecting then?
No. Bitch, fuck you.
I'm not here to, like, don't take it that way, but I'm just saying, the way you saying it is like, okay, maybe that just might be the type of guy.
It might be, because when I see my friends in their relationships, I'll be like, damn, my nigga don't talk to me like that. And I don't like that. So that's why I'm saying, okay, Valentine's Day.
I would say that because I at one point, not to cut you off, but at one point, some of my friends had looked at me in one relationship like that, like, oh, I want him to talk to me like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. That's why I say for Valentine's Day, I want it to be like, I want you to be like XYZ. I don't want you to treat me like how you do, like, you know, any other day. But you're right. That could be just the nigga that I'm picking, you know? Because most men might have that tone thing like down pack already.
Okay.
It could be the nigga that I'm with that don't got that down pack.
Yeah.
That's why I left that nigga.
Let that nigga in the fire.
Okay.
He got the ass in the street like, you don't want to tussle when I'm ready. My shoes don't always be tied. But yeah, that's how I feel about the relationship part aspect of relationships. Personally, I've had a Valentine, like I expected some things and that guy did not deliver.
Do you expect your boyfriend to ask you to be a Valentine?
Yes, ma'am.
You do?
We was gonna get into that, but yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I
don't care how long we've been together. I want to be asked. You still need to court me in that way because I still feel wanted.
But that's what I'm saying. Men don't get it.
Men don't get it, but some men do. We cannot exclude the ones that do get it. So the ones that don't get it, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and take some lessons. I'm gonna need y'all to go to TikTok, type in how to be a gentleman, especially for Valentine's Day, because. So that brings me to my next thing. When you're in that dating phase, not talking, because you know it's talking then dating.
I was gonna ask you that too.
Do you think it's too soon to celebrate Valentine's Day? Okay, let's give an example of just talking to somebody for 3 months, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Because of course, after 5 to 6 months, it's like, okay, that's a little bit in a way expected because I need you to take me at least to dinner, some flowers. You don't have to really spend no money on me, just spend time with me on that day. But being 1 to 3 months in, how do you feel about celebrating Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna be completely transparent. I don't know when is a good time for somebody to ask you when y'all and y'all newly. Y'all not boyfriend and girlfriend.
So let me do this. I'm gonna give you 2 ways, 2 scenarios. Y'all kicking it. Y'all kicking it, and then you have a situation where y'all kicking it, but y'all not kicking it, but y'all kicking it, but not kicking it, if that makes sense. So
you don't even know if he's taking you serious on that level.
Right. Because a lot of the time you don't know if he's that serious, but you may be, because that's your one-sided opinion. But without him kind of like, okay, I guess I can ask in a way, without knowing where y'all going, is it too soon to celebrate? And then if y'all know where y'all going, is it still too soon, still being within that 1 to 3 month time frame?
I feel like if you feel, because women have intuition. So if you feel like he on games, y'all really not going nowhere. So it's no reason for you.
Some women's intuition is a little off. Because
I feel like women's intuition be
Some people is on point.
They be having discernment.
I'm saying from experience, knowing some women, it'll be on point, but it's just like let it click.
I almost said somebody we know. Lord forgive me.
Oh my God.
If I say the name, you gonna cut it out? Am I lying? Yes or no? That's right. Like she don't.
Why would you say that?
Cut this out.
He is. I just say that because the scenarios and answers that I have for that individual.
That's true though. Like she doesn't have like discernment, or like her intuition be off.
Let me tell you something.
No, agree with me.
No, let me tell you something, because I'm going to tell you a story with that individual. That girl was like, oh, he wants to be with me. I don't know why she told me personally, but it's a guy. Mm-hmm. You know that guy. Mm-hmm. And it's like, not the baby daddy.
I know.
Okay, so I just had to make sure we're here.
Yeah, because we was all just
there. Like... Yeah, and he was just like, why would you come tell me something like that, for one, and two, your intuition is lying. Something, because she was like, I feel it, I know it. Nah, something.
But that's why you have to ask them, what are we doing before y'all celebrate some Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, before y'all go into that.
Okay, so but if you have not went into that, is it still too soon to celebrate? Well, as far as having the expectations, let me say.
Me personally, I don't think it's too soon, because a man know what he want.
He does.
So if he want to celebrate you for Valentine's Day and spend it with you, he knows that that's something that he want. Whether it's been 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 2 months, I feel like a man will know. That's why I'm like, you have to just, if you feel uncertain and you feel like you don't have that reassurance, you need to ask.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
You don't be putting more in. That's how you get your feelings hurt.
Right. So would you say, okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to say this. So if y'all are still within that 1 to 3 month time frame, is it the expectation that you're looking for, or the fact that y'all celebrate it? Because for me, I feel like, for me personally, it's the fact that we celebrate it. Like, fuck an expectation. My expectation is the fact that we celebrate it. But some women are not like that. So I would like to know.
Your expectation of what, though?
Whether it's social media expectation of Valentine's Day, whatever expectation that you may have that they may not really know, or if they do know and they still do not deliver. The fact that y'all been talking for a month, 1 month, a month and 3, you know.
So that 1 to 3 month mark?
We still in that time frame. Because a lot of women expect a lot within that time frame. I mean, I personally would too, in a way, depending on how hard we kicking it though.
But niggas be wearing a mask, they fake.
That's not what I asked her, right? That's not what I asked her.
That's right. So it's like, you just baiting yourself. But the 1 to 3 month mark.
Let me restate what I said. 1 to 3 mark, is it the expectation of Valentine's Day, or the fact that it's cool that we celebrated Valentine's Day, whatever, like whether it was a little something, just spending time, or however you picture your Valentine's Day with that person?
I think it's the fact that we celebrate it.
Me too.
That's what I think.
So ladies, let's knock the expectation down. Let's give a man about at least 6 months if we're going to give expectation, because you at least went through you got through at least the honeymoon phase. Let's say that, right?
Yeah, literally.
So within 6 months, then you can like incorporate those expectations, I feel like.
And I feel like a lot of women now, expectations is what they see on social media.
Right. Yeah, because it's really not authentic. A lot of people
it's like be your own self, be authentic, you know.
And you can't blame the ones that grew up on social media, because it's just, okay, that's y'all generation. But us, friend, I think we are Gen Z, not millennials. Remember we had talked about that the last time, and I was like, I don't know if we one or the other. It's actually not millennials. No,
babe, you're Gen Z. I was born in 98. You was born in 99. That's where it cut off at.
Okay.
It does.
I'm gonna let her have it, y'all. I'm gonna let her have it. I'm gonna let her have it, because I don't know, so I have to go and look and make sure.
friends.
I have to go look and make sure because I love to argue, so I have to go make sure first. Give me one business day.
Caleb, can you look it up real quick, please?
Okay.
It's like that 1 year because we would be in different grades.
Look it up.
We would be in different grades because our birthday, but we would be like
not necessarily depending on what part of you Gen Z, baby. She Gen Z.
When did Gen Z start?
Oh, wait, honey.
I grew up with my aunties.
Same.
I'm a millennial. Okay.
Bosso, for sure.
I grew up with them.
My presents.
I could have sworn it was 98.
No, it's 97. And I honestly thought 96.
Because I don't even like Gen Z. They really just be like, they are foolery.
So, let's get into this. Okay. How do you feel about a secret admirer?
Secret admirer? Mm-hmm. You really should ask me something like sugar daddy.
Okay, well, let's start off with this. Have you had a secret admirer? Really?
Yeah, no. What is a secret admirer? Somebody that sends you notes anonymously?
Not necessarily. We grown as hell. In high school, that was cool. But a secret admirer, you may have just found out on Valentine's Day. You may get anonymously. I think I said that right, y'all. Don't judge me if I did. Unexpected gifts throughout the year, maybe once or twice. And that's including Valentine's Day.
I've never had one.
And sometimes you may even know you're a secret admirer.
Yeah, most of the time you do. That's like a little stalker.
Okay. What's the difference between the two then?
A stalker is unwanted. The secret admirer.
But I feel like a secret admirer, you can also not want the advances that they may be proposing as well. Or just the little gifts that they're doing.
But a secret admirer, it's going to be somebody that knows you. The stalker is like, he's a stranger. I don't know him.
Not all the time. Sometimes you can know your stalker, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I never had a secret admirer, so that's a good question.
I've had one. I was in high school. Yeah, and it was somebody I knew, though. It literally was somebody I knew.
What'd he do? To make him be a secret?
So I think he always had a crush on me. But we was in high school, and I want to say it had to be freshman, maybe sophomore year. And not gonna lie, I was like, I don't have a Valentine's this year. And I was always the girl that had a boyfriend in school. So this year, no telling we not gonna speak on. We probably broke up, whatever the case may be. I know for sure that I was saying in class, like, I don't have a Valentine's this year. And I want a Valentine's. This is what I want. So this guy, it had him in most of my classes. Like I said, it was either sophomore or freshman year in high school. Had him in most of my classes, and one day, well, not one day, on Valentine's Day, he gave me a bear. It was a gray bear, and it was pink. He had a pink heart on it, and then I can't remember what else he got me, but I know I kept that bear for so long, though.
Girl.
But I didn't like him in that way, but it was just the fact that, like, oh my gosh, like, that was so sweet. Nice. So, like, that brings me to my next thing, like, sometimes with secret admirers, sometimes you don't know if you want to be rude or accepted, but it's just like, in that time, especially being in high school, I would say be nice for sure.
I never had a secret admirer, but I know that made you feel good. They know how to make you feel good.
But at the same time, if there's an event that you don't want, it's just like, don't be rude either, because especially in today's time, like, I'm not gonna even speak from, because that was a time where, like, in high school, like, people were crazy in the world, but that was like,
okay. Yeah.
In today's time, do not be rude to no secret admirer. You accept it. Thank you. This is where it stops. You have a boundary, and you let them know that, because that admirer can definitely become a stalker.
Yep.
And that's a whole nother topic.
I see that on Twitter all the time, but you're right. Because why do women have to do that? Why men can't just accept, no, I don't like you. You're not cute. I don't want to fuck with you.
Friend, I don't know. I'm not a man, so I wouldn't know.
They get upset.
Very. So. But I feel like it's a lot of the time is how women may come on, yeah. Like, some women kind of get a little hyped when there's 2-3 other viewers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
But when it comes to a secret admirer, let me look at this card. No, I'm sorry. We're going to scratch that, guys. Let's talk about breakups being heightened around Valentine's Day. Niggas. Especially the dating talking stage.
Oh my God.
Not in a relationship stage, but that dating talking stage. Like, hell, fuck that. Even fucking relationships.
Relationships. Like,
okay, what's your...
Don't trigger me.
You kind of like...
Don't trigger me.
You just like... She's a real trigger without being triggered.
Like, oh my God. It's just like... You really start to see your person in a different light. It's like, ew. Like, you really like this? What do you mean, ew? Me and my ex broke up last year, like 4 days before Valentine's Day.
I've been broken up with him.
You don't remember that he left and went to the hotel and I was in the apartment by myself? That was Valentine's Day. That are my feelings. Because do you remember the year before he did... live in the same apartment? The year before he did the whole room thing that's on my... Yeah. So it's like you really see your person in a different light. It's like hot and cold. Like 1 year it was great. The next year was total opposite. Like wasn't even.
Would you say it might have been what y'all been going through? You feel like you still should have done something and not done that. Okay. Yeah. I feel that too. I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah. I just wanted to ask because
it might have not been extravagant because we weren't in a good space, but something like.
Do you think that he maybe couldn't afford it, or y'all were just in a rough space?
He could afford it.
Okay, well, what could he have afforded then? So why he didn't do it?
I mean, flowers is $20. Yeah, he didn't do it because he wanted to like make a statement to me, like. You know,
so you wouldn't say that it wasn't that he maybe not like.
No, it wasn't money. Well, my situation wasn't money. I will say that because I know the person I was dealing with. My situation wasn't money. You was in a hotel. You was in a hotel, nigga. You was
not
paying,
a motel, but a hotel.
You was paying for the hotel. So money problem where?
You better clock that. Yeah. So.
But that do make you feel like you're a shitty woman.
But do you think it was something that maybe he didn't? I wouldn't say like you anymore, and because you said, like you said, it wasn't an affordable type of thing. Mm-hmm. Do you think like maybe he wasn't feeling a relationship, or maybe you? Because a lot of times there's a different story there as far as just women in general and men. Because maybe he doesn't like the relationship, but he does like you. But maybe he doesn't like you. Then that makes you give two fucks about the relationship.
I'm gonna speak on my the person I was dealing with because I know every man isn't like that.
Yeah, they're definitely
I feel
different.
like he was trying to make a statement. Like
what kind of statement?
Let's see.
Yeah, especially for the girlies that may have done something 1 year, they got all they wanted, and then they get the next
definitely
statement. So how is it that you too spoiled? Statement? What kind of statement is that?
I feel like from him, it's like, oh, I'm not there, so you gonna feel this shit. That type of statement.
So do you think you still should have done something as far as like self-care, self-love type of thing? Because women, we do like that because we so like invested in. We supposed to have a partner.
So dependent, so anxiously attached to somebody that could do something like that, you know. So, but I feel like on his part,
you could do it yourself.
It was immature. You know, it's like all they did was put an even more dent in our relationship. You know.
Okay.
So now, because now a year later, I'm saying, oh, last year you left me for Valentine's Day. How the fuck do that sound?
Terrible, horrible.
How does that sound?
Not the best thing.
Right. So it's like, I don't like men that do that. Especially, it's not even just Valentine's Day, your birthday. Like anything that celebrates your woman, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't abandon them and neglect them.
Should not abandon them. If you're abandoning your woman, let her go. Leave her alone.
Exactly.
If you know, this is it might be a little off topic, but if you know that her expectations, no if and buts about it, non-negotiable, let that girl go. You gonna live in hell for the rest.
But I feel like it's not fair because let it be reversed, and we left them when it's something celebrating them. They'll drag us. You know.
So how do you feel about individuals that be like Valentine's Day every day?
Oh, you got it.
What do you mean you got it? Like.
I mean, some people, that's a tax bracket though. Some people could do that.
But would you say as far as like gifts in the gift giving way, not a gift giving way, but like every day is Valentine's Day as far as gifts, and then it's every day Valentine's Day as far as celebration of love?
I think it's both, because it's not always gifts. It could be
love.
Him cooking dinner for you,
right?
Him leaving a love note on the microwave with
things that you men can do that may not be able to live up to the expectation of a woman. You cook something that she might really like, or she may never know that you could cook, but you can cook and you cook one day. Fuck that, get a chef to cook for y'all.
Right, exactly. Sending flowers,
because that's like not really expensive either. Today's time, I would say it's not.
That's a everyday is Valentine's Day type of relationship. Like when your man can think on his own, let me do something nice for her like that. That's how I feel.
And then I feel like social media is also a thing where it says Valentine's Day every day, because a lot of women be hurt on Valentine's Day, like every day Valentine's Day for me, but yet he still didn't do nothing for you.
Right.
So is it really every day?
Like
wah.
People that I've seen that say every day is Valentine's Day, they just show that they taken care of by a man. Financially.
I would say I've seen things as far as like when they say it, they don't have nothing to follow up with it. But if they do, they gonna go back and repost like a birthday or something in the past. But it's just like, okay, at the same time, homegirl, it ain't in the present. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you saying they reposting old stuff?
That saying, and then, but not only that, like some are just saying like Valentine's Day every day, but it's technically not. But because you in your feelings about something, and you actually may not have a Valentine's that day that this year, but you're sitting here saying like Valentine's Day every day, like. Okay, as in what, gifts or just love? Bitch, first of all, and second of all, you're probably miserable as a motherfucker, like. So, yeah, anyways, because I can go on and on about that. But what is a good Valentine's Day for you in your opinion, your perspective?
I like to go eat. We spend time together, go eat, and we do something new that neither one of us have done before. We go get each other name tattooed.
I don't know about that one, y'all.
I'm playing.
She on her own with that one. But not gonna lie, I've come close to where I'm like, ooh, I want to say his name.
Scratch that.
I want to say his name. No, but it's just like,
but
I have to get a little clarity about something.
I don't like this is what I noticed when I was in a relationship. I don't like spending the entire day together, because by dinner time, y'all gonna get like tired of each other. Like,
is this an everyday thing or specifically Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day, like from morning to we go to bed.
Did you like that guy?
I did. Bitch, I did. I'm saying, like, when you with somebody for a long time, it's like spend the entire day together. It's like, I don't know.
I would say to each their own, because there could be something that's really like fun. If you guys are both adventurous, you can get bored at sometimes, but like that's kind of like rare because you guys are so adventurous. You want to try new things and do new things. So Valentine's Day may be like that thing where y'all do new things. So I don't think that.
Well, I like surprises. So I like for like, him to tell me, be ready at this time. We're going to do this, that, and the third.
Is that your preference, or is that something that you adapted from social media?
No, that's my preference, because that's how I
wanted to ask, because some people would say the opposite.
That's how I was treated in my relationship though, like in the beginning stages. Like towards the end stages, it wasn't like that anymore. And that's probably why I couldn't go the whole damn day with that nigga. That's probably why. But in the beginning, it was like that. It was like, be ready this, we're going to do this, that, and the third,
Okay. And so since we've talked a lot about as far as the partner, what is Valentine's Day look like to you without a partner?
Galentine's.
I say self-love and Galentine's. Like 1 year you can do like self-love, do some self-pampering things, maintenance or whatever.
Or a photo shoot.
Or photo shoot, lifestyle photos.
When you left me last year, I was going to do a photo shoot. That was what I was going to do, like, to... Because
when I say that, what's an ideal Valentine's Day without a partner? I said it's self-love, so I think I would. This is me want to tell y'all what I would want to do.
If you want to tell us what you want to do, just say that.
I'm doing it. So I think when I say self-love, I think I would probably maybe get my makeup done that day. Like you said, a photo shoot. Maybe get my hair done. You got a
free face. Don't forget, free face.
I do have a free face.
Valid until...
Y'all heard her. It's clocked on the podcast.
Valid until February 14th. Yeah. Getting ready for it.
I think my ideal without a partner for sure though would be some self-love things. Like I may go get my own flowers and set them up, cut them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Hell, I might even go plant a fucking a flower.
With that being said, are you gonna do that this year? Because you did say you were single.
I am very so much single, but that guy, he got a lot of time to ask me to be his Valentine's, and he has 1 week.
Okay. He does. He got it. Yeah.
He has a week. So hopefully within that week. Right. But I'm not expecting that. If I don't have a Valentine's this year, I'm gonna be a little selfish.
No, I'm gonna do your self stuff.
I am. That's why I'm gonna be selfish. Mm-hmm. So, I'm gonna do my little cute 1-2 for my baby, Jace, or whatever. And then I'm gonna be about mama.
That's another thing. Growing up, my grandpa got me and my aunts jewelry every year for Valentine's Day. So, and my mom.
Unfortunately, I don't have a man that could, consistently do that to remind me, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But
and my mom, she would give us stuff, because it's about love. It's not about relationships, or is it about relationships?
It's not necessarily. It's about love. Period. It's about love, right? Love with friendships, love with family, love with the relationship, love within yourself. Mm-hmm. So it's not always about a relationship, and then. I also want people to understand just because that person may give you a gift on Valentine's Day, that don't mean they love you.
Or you, they girlfriend.
That could be just them living to the expectation because they're in their tax bracket or just to be doing something to be doing something. But men that may be doing that. I really don't see no man really kind of doing that, but it is a man that is.
Yeah. They do it just to keep you on a leash. That's all.
Yeah. Or leash. But you know what? A lot of men also think that Valentine's Day is just a regular day. Like, just for them to have to spend money again. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you feel about that? Because I feel like, in a sense, it is another day for a man to spend money. But, like, if you try to be optimistic, like, pour into you. Or a friendship or something. That's like me asking you to be my Valentine's. That's some shit we would do.
What? Spend money?
Ask you, be like, be my Valentine's. Mm-hmm. That's like... People, but I'm saying like people can do that. Ask your friend to be your Valentine.
Yeah.
So you don't have to always expect the man, but most men think that it's just a regular another day. Like it's not necessarily a holiday, basically what I'm saying. Like another holiday for them to spend money. How do you feel about that?
I feel like some men aren't like in tune with their feelings and being emotional and stuff. So that's why they like bypass.
You think that's why they think that like that?
Yeah, what you think?
Okay, what about the men that do this that are in tune with themselves, but still also feel like this is another day for me to spend money?
I don't feel like they feel like that. I feel like okay, some men actually like you.
Some men actually like you.
They want to put their best foot forward.
But okay, so think of it like this. They specifically may not get you a Valentine's Day gift because that's a holiday that expects a gift. Mm-hmm. But that man really like you. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about them going about it that way? Because you have some that's like that. I actually talked to a guy that was like that. Like he purposely didn't do nothing on Valentine's Day because he's like, you expect me to do something. Like that's just another holiday for me to spend money. But
he's a narcissist.
And a narcissist deserves
that.
A narcissist?
Because they do their best to go against the grain. What are you going against the holiday for?
To prove a point. Some people like to prove a point.
That's a narcissist. Because like they do.
And then can you define narcissist for us? No. So is that a narcissist or what? Because I don't even know how to say the word.
I know what a narcissist is. I've been with one. I know. Like you going the extra mile to not get me something, knowing it might or may not hurt my feelings, just to prove a point. That doesn't make sense. Because where are we going to go after that? What is your point proving? That you don't fuck with me?
I wouldn't say don't fuck with you, but to prove a point to him, like, okay, Valentine's Day is literally a made-up holiday.
It's every holiday, though.
some people feel like that's a made-up holiday, though. Like, some people die hard, like, ride or die, like, that's a holiday for me to spend money. I could buy that bitch some shit tomorrow, but it wasn't Valentine's Day. And she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, don't get with that man. if you fucking with a nigga like that,
do not get with that man, y'all. And the men that feel that way,
no.
I'm gonna need y'all to get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel, because
no, a real man gonna take care of theirs.
Okay, so she feel like a real man is a man, no matter how much of a point that he's trying to prove.
Exactly. It's no point needs to be proven. That's a pride and ego thing. Like, what?
But I do want to make aware, because I wasn't aware, is people being depressed on Valentine's Day.
Why?
I really didn't know that was a thing, but that's the thing. Like, I've literally been on social media. Shout out to social media, because I would have known. But social media, a lot of suicide hotlines double.
Oh, in Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, Christmas, of course. You know, that's family. That's your family and stuff. But, like, as far as, like, Valentine's Day, like, don't always look at it like a partner thing. Kind of just pour into you if you don't have a partner. So, like, I feel like you kind of have an escape in a way. And so it's just like, we calling it suicide hotline for what?
I can see it, though, because that's a part of holiday grief. Holiday grief happened Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that.
We just gonna block out Christmas, because we can understand that. That's family, right?
What you mean? It's the same thing.
Valentine's Day.
Are you saying
it doesn't have to always be about a relationship. We've been talking about self-love, and why can't you just make your Valentine's Day about you? Pour into you. It's literally, if we're gonna take the gifts away, it's about love.
So why you think,
especially in different cultures,
why you think it's skyrocketing on?
I really didn't look into enough, but just thinking about it, if it's really heightened, it's because everybody want to be loved,
right?
And it's not necessarily for family. You want to be loved by another individual, somebody you don't know. You want to get to know, and you want them to grow to love you and love you for who you are.
That's true.
So I get that in a sense, but it's just like, I think we can prevent the suicide line being overwhelmed with calls with just trying to pouring to you a little bit, just like a little chunk. It could be like this too.
A lot of people don't know how to do that.
It's just like, a lot of people don't know how to do that, but it's just like, I'm here to let y'all know and hear that. That's what the scoop is. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to pour into you if you may not have that.
I feel like sometimes it's hard
with that partner.
Like choosing yourself, sometimes it's hard.
Very hard, because it's always easier to choose somebody else.
Yeah. And you got to deal with emotional pain and stuff. You know what you're doing is the best route for you. It's the better thing for you to do. But you just don't know, like, you so familiar with what you were doing, which was actually hurting you, that familiarity. But yeah, I get that.
And even people in relationships too, it heightens emotionally, mentally, it heightens. So I think a lot of the time, try to not necessarily hold your partner to a standard, even if they're in that tax bracket. I feel like, take any gift that is meaningful to you. Like I said, something that I've been talking about every day. Give me something like that. It could be some freaking bed sheets. I love washing my sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like, and other people are like that too. People that's into cleaning products. You never know. Whatever they're into, like, look at gifts like that. Because like I said, you will get that depression expecting them to do this, and they didn't do that. And they could have easily
if you think about marriage, y'all together like 10, 20 plus years, every gift is not going to be extravagant. Whoa, look at me, social media type bed layout.
And you know what? This is another conversation for another day. I ain't trying to cut you off, friend, but as far as marriage,
it's not going to always look like that.
It's not going to always look like something.
And that's why I asked you, social media, real or fake. Marriage don't always look like that. That's what people
always don't look like that.
Don't understand.
A lot of people don't like to talk about the hardships of it. A lot of people don't like to talk about the hardships of anything.
Right.
But I would say, don't compare yourself to other relationships. Stay off social media and comparing things like that. Go, what's in your heart is what's in your heart. You know what I'm saying? What you feel is what you feel. So don't be calling dang on suicide hotlines. Fucking time.
Please.
First of all. But majority of what I want everybody to take with from this podcast is, don't place yourself in a box and thinking Valentine's Day is a partnership with whether that's a friendship, family, or relationship. pour it to yourself because you're going to have a great Valentine's Day. It's going to be excellent. And so that's what I want to leave here with you guys today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the scoop is real. You know what I'm saying?
We
did that.